Does the Creeper in Jeepers Creepers have a weakness that's going to be exploited in the upcoming Jeepers Creepers movie? What is going on, horror fans? Welcome back to another Jeepers Creepers 3 discussion video, where today we're more or less going to be talking about the Creeper and if it is possible for the Creeper in the upcoming film to have some sort of weakness that is going to set itself apart from the other films. As seen previously, we never got a definitive origin story as to what the Creeper is, where he comes from, and of course, what he does in order to preserve his body by feasting on other people and regenerating himself each and every single time he sustains massive bodily damage. Now, according to the first and second films, we understand that whenever the Creeper eats a specific part of the body, for example, the hand, the leg, even the head, it can ultimately replace its missing body parts just by consuming someone else's limbs. We've seen that in Jeepers Creepers 1 after Derry and Trish had ran him over several times when the Creeper arrived at the police station feasting on inmates, and in Jeepers Creepers 2 having to see the Creeper impaled straight through the head and the Creeper having to tear a piece of its head off by consuming someone else's head and regrowing itself essentially and having some sort of regeneration like ability. But during the recent reveal of the Jeepers Creepers 3 trailer, we get to see how specific characters were hinting that in fact the Creeper can be killed, and in which one character in particular happened to have come across the Creeper many times before and having a history with the Creeper. But the question lingers, are we going to have definitive survivors in this film that are going to essentially carry on over into Jeepers Creepers 4? Because for those of you who don't know, there is a Jeepers Creepers 4 script. The only thing they're currently waiting on is to see how well the movie does in terms of domestic growth for the overall franchise, for it to be rejuvenated once again and having some sort of a market value for people to get invested. That way the companies can make more films. The Creeper as a whole is a very unique individual in the world of horror because we have our Jasons, we have our Michaels, we have our Freddy Kruegers, but never before have we ever seen a creature like the Creeper who is not only able to regenerate itself by eating other people, but also has the ability to wield weapons at will and also possessing the ability to spread its wings and fly at tremendous speeds. And with the movie only days away from its release, the question lingers, are we going to have some sort of a way to exploit this weakness, and if so, is this going to carry on in the next movie? Now, of course, post your comments down below. What are your overall thoughts on the Creeper? What kind of weakness do you guys believe the Creeper has? How long has he been around? I think the one and only way to put the Creeper down is to fully and completely not only dismember his body, but also in some way, shape, or form trying to burn him alive by decapitating him, separating his arms and his legs. It may seem very brutal at first, but seeing such a creature who's able to withstand tremendous amount of pain come back and chewing on its victims and consuming their body parts and regrowing whatever it was that was damaged or lost before is a terrifying feeling to even fathom. And the fact that I do believe the Creeper does possess some sort of a unique ability to not only sustain itself when damaged, but also regrowing its body makes the Creeper that much of a formidable foe when coming across face to face against him. So I do believe that some people in the upcoming film are going to have some sort of history with the Creeper, predating its origins and finding out more about the Creeper than how we have before. And for me, my prognostication is going to be the Creeper is going to live by the end of this film, but of course not before taking heavy damage, and which carries on into the upcoming movies. Now, of course, I do believe that the survivors seen in this film are not going to be making an appearance in the upcoming movies if there is going to be a Jeepers Creepers 4, and again, comparing Victor Salva to the overall franchise that is of Jeepers Creepers, never forget to separate the artists from the art. And the idea that I do believe that this film could possibly do well if of course its story carries on over, and I do believe that this film in particular with Jeepers Creepers 3 does already look like it's going to be better than Jeepers Creepers 2. Although Jeepers Creepers 1 is a lot of people's favorites, I do believe that this film has potential in possibly making people into believers in casting this film as their number one. But post your comments down below, guys. What is the Creeper's weakness? What happens after he goes and hibernates for 23 years? Does he have some sort of weakness that can be exploited during that time? Post your comments down below, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys love Jeepers Creepers the movie, if you guys cannot wait for the film, go on ahead and slap a like down below. If you guys are new to this channel, don't forget to go on ahead and punch that subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way you guys can be notified whenever a video is posted onto this channel in conjunction to horror news, information, and updates. Hashtag notification squad. And again, If you guys do believe, in which some of you do think, that the Creeper may die in this film, what are your overall thoughts on that? I've seen tons of comments before where people were mentioning how the Creeper may be killed off in this film because they have no plans on doing a Jeepers Creepers 4. I highly disagree in the idea that the Creeper is going to survive and possibly make its way into the fourth and possible final movie, but that's just me. If you guys believe differently, post your comments down below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be seeing you all down in the comment section below. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Peace.